All this carnage is a all this carnage is a all this carnage is a massive event.
It's so big. Oh.
3, 2, 1.
Hi.
All this carnage is the outcome of a massive event we had.
We've got some serious fixing to do.
Full bottle of water, pretty much full. See how fast I can drink it.
He stopped.
Welcome back to 3x7 Outdoor. If you haven't already, subscribe and ring the bell so you do not miss any of our new uploads.
Don't miss it.
Today we have 4 different cars and we need to fix them because for some reason they all broke and I was only able to drive the UDR for about a week. Let's fix them.
We got plenty. It's all drive shaft work.
Yeah, and then the Chevy, of course the Chevy, blew a motor. Again.
No words. There's just
It's
not
always the Chevy. It's the same car as the Bronco, but it's always the Chevy. It's like embarrassed to have the body on,
It's
so
like
it's just like
the heartbeat of America needs a pacemaker.
We got the American flags because we were in a parade. It's parade season.
2 parades now.
Yeah, 2 parades, and we brought the cars in there, and this one's servo for some reason stopped working, and the motor started smelling bad, and it was going really slow. So we assumed that the motor is all burnt out, and it sounds weird and everything. So we have a new motor, and we're going to just replace a screw in there, and then these 3 cars,
Drive shafts.
just output shafts. It's all the same part that they like broke all on the same day.
It seems like we do need to do another video at another date putting steel drive shafts in the Haas, because all the torque that thing has, it's busting these plastic drive shafts.
Really easily, yeah. So let's get to it. Today is going to be a super hot day outside. It is going to be about 82. Tomorrow's going to be 98.
So we better get going. If you haven't watched our other videos, it gets hot up in the studio. All right, I'll take this Slash first. Which one are you gonna do, the Haas?
I'll take the Haas there. And we still have paddle tires on this thing because that's how much I don't drive the Rustler.
So
I love the Rustler. It's just so squirrely. I forget how fun it is.
We did that for a video.
Yeah, and it just
This
works
is
nicer, steers better. And the Rustler, we actually like taking the Rustler tires on the back and putting Slash tires on the front.
Front drive shaft blown.
And this one is the back drive shaft.
So we save all of our drive shaft pieces whenever we have a breakage, because oftentimes you can take parts from the broken pieces and make a good one again. So here's all the drive shaft pieces that we save. You know, if one chunk breaks, we keep it anyway because the other piece oftentimes will go and you can make a good drive shaft.
You can see right here, that the outer piece is fine. Just the inner piece got all messed up inside there.
I have inner piece, so I don't need to worry.
Okay, I need the 7mm hex taker off the thinger dinger.
We need to get more tool. We could use a tool sponsor. Any tool sponsors out there?
All right, so guys. I have a full-on trick for you. You know these parts, they go on the metal drive shaft? I'm talking in I don't know what the heck accent. When you have this hex head, you need to take her off, but when you put it back on, it's kind of hard to snap back onto the pin there. So if you take this, I just figured this out like 2 days ago. You take this, you put her on there, you can just use this as a little like handle and just push it on there and it goes on there real easy. All right, so you see here, it's kind of hard to get onto the pin right there. I'm just gonna take this and boom, it's on the pin.
Did you hear the sound?
It's on the pin right
You heard
there.
it click, it was like definite.
And there is your Midwestern tech tip today.
I'm going to attempt to put this back together while it's still on the truck. It may or may not work.
And now we can just take that baby out right there. And the inner piece is still like in there because it just got ripped out.
Wow.
All right, you see that? It came out real easy. We need a 1.5mm Allen so that we can take out that little screw right in there. So story time. I made a friend and he came over and he loved the Haas. He was driving it like crazy. He was like, I'm gonna get a Haas. This is the best car ever. It is so fun. And he came back like 2 weeks later with an Arma Big Rock.
Traitor!
And now we just have to take that one, pop her in there, and boom, you got a new drive shaft. If you can see, the screw that goes right in here to keep this inner spline thing on has it's kind of like a grub screw. It's like a screw with a rod on it. It doesn't have Loctite on it, and it definitely needs it. So can you grab me the Loctite?
This yoke on this drive shaft, one of the sides has a little notch in it, so it makes it easier to get it onto the universal joint. So you want to get the pin into the side that doesn't have the notch first, and then this side has that little notch, and then you just use a needle nose pliers to stretch it out just until it goes. There it goes. Boom, it's in.
I like it.
Bass boat, done.
It is a tad bit fragile, but it is still super fun. It is kind of like a squirrely, like crazy power car.
And here's a cool trick.
This is the
Buy yourself a magnet stick. Because sometimes you can't reach the screw you're trying to get out, and it'll be just sick when they learn you have a magnet stick.
That screw right there.
Yep, and I can't get my fingers down there very good, so we have a magnet stick. You can buy these anywhere, you know, Auto Supply or Menards or whatever, but boom, there it is.
Easy.
And then you didn't drop it and never find it because it's such a small screw.
All right, so right here, it's really just this piece. It's totally missing. So what's wrong is just this part. This needs to go onto here. And then that needs to go onto there, just like that. Now, if you can see, right inside of there, you need to be able to see right through it. And we can see through it. So we're going to take our part. We're gonna take our part, put it on there. First, I need to get it onto this.
I'm putting this motor in place. I need to just move that pinion a little bit. Now it's lined up. Okay, I got the screws out. There's 4 screws in there. Now we should be able to pull this off. Might be a little bit stubborn, but just kind of coax it out, go around and around. Okay, that's off. There's the inside. Kind of filthy looking, but that front bearing is definitely gone, so you just push this out. There we go. There it goes. Look at that. It's in a million pieces. Well, not a million, but as many pieces as it is. So a 5116 would work. Here's a 5116 bearing. As long as we have this thing apart, this bearing seems fine, but I'm going to replace it anyways, and I'll just save this one for future use. This was stuck inside there, and with a little WD and a screwdriver and a hammer, I just slowly coaxed it out, you know, all the way around, because if it gets cocked too much one way, then it's like pinned in there and won't come out. So you have to try to evenly tap it out. It's so bright.
3, 2, I need to turn mine on. 2, 1, go. Power. And I'm stuck in the grass.
I got an idea. What if we both sit here and do tandem ballerina?
Okay. Oh. Go jump the ditch there. 3, 2, 1.
Cartwheels.
What is going on? It's like making me steer.
Too much grass?
When I don't want to. Will she steer? Oh, this wheel isn't going. What's going on? It's in there.
We're gonna have to go and perform surgery. Look at all that.
Auto? Okay. That seems right. She looks good. She looks good.
Well, we had a great time today.
Yep, we fixed up 5
vehicles.
5 cars.
Good news on the Maxx. It was just bearings.
So
one bearing.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing. I mean, it's a bad thing, but it's a good thing that it was easy to fix. And we didn't have to buy anything extra.
That is the nice thing, I would say, about the brushless motors is you can tear them apart and put new bearings in.
Yeah, the Valenians, yeah.
The brushed ones don't do that.
Okay. But yeah, once again, if you haven't already, subscribe and ring the bell so you do not miss any of our awesome videos. We post our videos every week on Sunday morning, and we'll chat with you in the live chat. So we hope to see you. We hope to see you there next week, and I guess with that, 3 by 7 Outdoors signing right out.
Bye for now.